Yeah, no, I mean, I knew he was obviously athletic on tape, and had some thickness, in his lower body that suggested he might be able to run the ball some. But, without, I never got to watch him play live. I got to see him practice. But unless you get to see these guys play live, it's tough to gauge, what they could do running the ball at this level against the other great athletes we play against. So, and you see bits and pieces in practice, but our guys aren't live; they're not getting hit. So I knew he was a good athlete, knew he was going to make some plays. It's been good to see him get loose a few times. And one of the things that's probably toughest to evaluate, but it's been a nice thing to see is his ability to make some people miss, run through some tackles. Which adds another dimension to the things that he can do. So. Thought there was that potential, but it's obviously it's a lot different when you're able to see this thing live. Well, sometimes it's easier when you're younger because you don't know any better. That's all you know. So he's got to continue to do that as he learns more and more and gets more experience. He's got to continue to do it because the challenge becomes as you get on down the line, and this is probably well down the line, but you get to a point you think you know it so well, that sometimes you try to do too much. And so he's keeping it simple right now, doing a good job of seeing it, and that needs to continue. So it's been good to see. You want to see it, and I expected to see it. But at the same time, he's got to continue. There's going to be, we said a lot in here, like every week's a new challenge, and that's great that he did it a few times against TCU. Like he needs to do it against Kansas. He needs to be focused on doing it this week in practice and doing it this game, and then so on and so forth. So that's got to be his focus. Yeah, I think you can learn it. Some guys do it better than others, but I do think you can learn it. The biggest thing to me is, again, it all starts with having a pocket there to actually be able to step up in and stay in. That's the. I don't care if you got the greatest pocket presence in the history of mankind. If there's not a pocket, there's not a pocket. And here these last few weeks when Caleb's played, more often than not, there's been a pretty good pocket. And so and he's done a good job trusting it, staying in it, seeing what we need to see. And I think he's got some confidence in his ability that if he does need to get out, that he can. And so it's been. He's done a good job of the two games. The linemen they've done a great job of keeping it clean, and then I think both sets just trusting each other. So always kind of a team effort there. So it's been good on all accounts. But again, these different fronts, different things we're gonna see going forward. We're gonna get challenged different ways. So we got to be ready to do it again. There's probably some type of impact. Obviously, Caleb being able to run the ball some has helped, but I still think it started with the whole line. I do. I think the whole line's given those guys some opportunities, and they've both been able to take advantage of them. So, and anytime you're able to run the ball effectively with different people, and then make some plays in the throwing game, obviously as well. It makes you tough to defend. It really does. So, Kennedy's really had 3 pretty strong games here in a row for us. Really kind of got going there against Kansas State, and then. Obviously, he's played well these last 2, and that's been huge. That's been huge for our team. We know we're a different team when we're able to run the ball the way that we want, and that's obviously showed up here the last few weeks.
Did you watch Baker in person?
I did, actually. I did. It's hard to watch, man. Fun to watch and hard to watch. It's like the parent with 2 kids playing against each other. So, yeah, all good. Thanks.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.